Hiya folks, it's the Laughing Udder here, and I'm coming to you from this location. I'm on Blackfriars Road, and I've come down to Transport for London's office down here, guys, just to have a nosy around and see what's what, and we'll take it from there. But yeah, you guys know the drill. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, feel free to share it, and don't forget to pop down, hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it, and we'll certainly see if we get any laughs out of TFL today. Hello. Pardon? I'm good, mate. How are you? I can film here.
You can film
100% I can.
What's your thought of filming here?
Because I want to.
You can film here, sir.
I can. Of course I can.
Film here.
Say so.
Please be kind. You know, I don't want to get into confrontation. Please, could you be kind enough to turn off your?
Okay. I don't want to get in confrontation either.
Could you please be kind to turn off your phone? You are in private property. You can't film here.
I'm outside it.
You are on private property.
I'm
you can't
outside.
film here.
I can film here.
Would you be kind enough to turn off your phone?
No, I can't do that.
You can't do that?
No.
Are you sure?
100%.
Want me to get the police involved?
Get the police if you want. There's no crime being committed, and you're going to get educated today, mate. Don't approach me like that, please. Don't barge into me. What are you doing, man? Behave yourself. Don't walk into me. I'm trying to walk away from you.
Can you get the police down?
You're on camera, right? So don't assault me, yeah?
Try to get the police down.
Yeah, get the police. I'm going to have you for assault, mate. I can film here.
In which way, form or fashion have I assaulted
You just walked up to me twice and I've asked you not to. And I'm trying to back up away from you. You cannot assault someone. You're going to learn the hard way today, mate. Absolute tyrant.
Why are you filming for us?
Because I can.
Who gave you authority?
I don't need authority. The law gives me authority, my friend.
Which law gives you authority?
The Human Rights Act gives me authority.
On which day wasn't legislated?
I'm not here to educate you. You've just walked up trying to assault me. I says you're going to get educated.
Listen, well,
you've called the police for something that isn't a crime. What crime's been committed? What crime's been committed?
Roger.
Yeah.
You're on private property and you're filming.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to.
I am allowed to.
Do you understand?
Do you want to bet? Do you want to bet?
Yeah, I want to bet you.
100% I'm allowed
You
to.
say you're going to edit it. I'm asking you on which law or which parliament.
I told you, the Human Rights Act.
When was it passed?
Freedom of expression.
When was it passed?
Freedom of expression.
When was it
the right to hold their own opinions. I'm exercising my rights, fella, and you're going to learn the hard way. Stop walking on to me, mate. You're on camera. Yeah, this one's running as well. This one's running as well. I'll have you for assault, mate. Okay?
You are on private land and you can film it.
I can film here. Do you know what publicly accessible means? Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act 1972. You ever heard of that Act of Parliament, pal? You want to know what that law is? Absolute mug.
Try to get the police down ASP.
Yeah, you're going to get educated today, mate. The police ain't going to do nothing for you, big man. You're going to learn. Can't wait to see that stupid smug smile getting taken off your face.
He said one message you can send to the control room.
Who's the manager here? Who's in charge? Because your company's going to get a lot of trouble, mate. I guarantee you that. He needs a leash put on him.
What gives you authority to film?
The Human Rights Act gives me the authority to be here. Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act 1972 gives me the right to be here.
We're on CCTV.
We're on CCTV.
Doesn't allow you to film.
See the law that allows you to have CCTV? It's the same law that allows me to do this. It does. 100% it does. Let me ask you something. 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 You listen, stop getting close to me, man. Back up away from me. Now. Back up away from me. 3 times. Back up away from me.
Get back.
Listen, mate, I'll defend myself. Do you understand me? Don't get close to me again. Back up away from me. 3 times I've told you. Stop getting close to me.
I'll take it out from you.
I'm
not scared of
Listen, bro, I'm not scared of you either. You come out with a big man act, think you intimidate me. It's not going to work, pal. Yeah, it's not going to work. I am, and I'm allowed to do that.
You don't have their consent.
I don't need their consent, mate. I'm out in public. I don't need their consent. Listen to your colleagues, you fool, and get back in your office. You picked the wrong guy today, pal. Picked the wrong guy at all. Get back away from me, man. Get back away from me. I've already told you 3 times. I told you I'll fucking deck you, mate. Stop walking up into my space. Stop walking up into my space. 3 times I told you. I told you after 3 times I'll defend myself. Back up, pal.
If you throw your hand again.
What are you going to do? You're walking into my space, mate. You're walking into my space. What are you going to do? Yeah, exactly. Of course, you absolute mug. Yeah, I'm not scared of you, big man. I'm still stood here, innit? I'm still stood here filming you. You absolute mug. What are you going to do? You're not going to do nothing. You stupid big man. Here's signs. Nothing else for here. Could be wrong. Coming from this way. Let's see. Could be an ambulance. Is it an ambulance? Oh, it's police. They're flying. Wherever they're going. It's here. Is it here? It's here. Time for the education of a lifetime, guys. We'll see what gets said.
He can film. So yeah, he can film. He's in a public place, so he can film. We're in the public.
Yeah, that's fine. He can film. Yeah, that's fine. But he was pushing him.
I was what? I was pushing him. Yeah, I wish to make a complaint for an assault when this is over.
No, well, you might not like it, but he can film. He's in public, so he can't film. So I'm not
come
interested.
inside and film.
So,
Well, maybe the public's got access to it.
if he goes in and you tell him to leave, then yes, he's outside, isn't he? So ignore the filming because he can film. What's this assault?
Did he push you?
Well, I tried to be careful.
Yeah.
Do you have cameras for that?
Yeah, good.
I've got footage because the assault was committed by this gentleman who pushed into me 3 occasions. 3 occasions I told him to stop pushing into me. On the 4th occasion I used minimal force to push him back from me because on 3 occasions you pushed into me. I have 2 cameras running, sir, so it's on camera. It's on camera, so please don't lie, okay? Alright. So I'll be making a complaint for assault against yourself, as I warned you at the time.
As against me.
Yes, because you pushed into me 3 times.
What we'll do is, I'll go and speak to you, and we'll look at the CCTV. If someone wants to look at that, and then we'll just do.
You got footage at all?
Yeah, of course. 1 second.
You're laughing all the time.
I am, mate. Yeah.
Oh, I love your videos, man.
Yeah,
Honestly,
cheers, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah, oh my god, I thought it was you, man.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Thank you. Take care, bro. Yeah.
Subscribe and everything.
Yeah.
But obviously you
It's because it's like counter allegations obviously against him.
I understand that. Yeah, but if he's alleged,
evidence, it's going to be a CCTV, and it's on your side essentially.
he's alleged to have assaulted him. Which is fine. He's well within his right to make that allegation. You know what I mean? But obviously, I'm countering that by saying, "Well, no, hold on a minute."
Yeah.
I didn't just walk up to. I didn't just walk up to a man and push him for no reason. Yeah. And I tried having that conversation with him several times, and he didn't work. Some of the guys that came out openly said, "No, you can film here," and they were okay.
No, you can, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But it just seemed the security guys, him and his colleague, just weren't for listening, and he just wanted to try and bully me out of this area.
So how long do you want to film Andy for? Is it you going to be a while or?
So again, it really depends on sort of what happens. You know, like I'd been told that you guys had been called, so then I'm sort of obligated to wait to see if you guys turn up. Once you guys are done, I can't really say, you know. I hadn't really got anything. I'd literally just arrived. He'd seen me. I took a wee walk around there, came back, and then all hell broke loose. So, where do you guys came from?
South Police Station, yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was going to be the Met or the city down this way.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
So
What was the call you got? Like, what was, because you blue lighted it here?
I think it was, we got it pretty quickly when we got the call. In order to outside Palestra, and there's been abuse between the security and the Palestra and yourself. Obviously, when it comes out of the call, it's not 100% accurate, so we always go to the call to find out exactly what's going on.
Yeah. Just because you flew down that road, I was like, jeez.
Yeah, so you know how it works. You know how it works when you make an allegation. We're gonna have to ask for your details. I know you want to be anonymous because of your channel and stuff like that.
Yeah.
For us. But that's up to you. But for you to make an allegation, if you want to give us your details off camera or not.
Wait and see what your colleague comes out after the reviews of CCTV.
Just want to let
you know, because normally what I would do is I'd go home and do it. If I want to make a complaint,
online,
it's very rare that I have to sort of do that with you guys present. But if he's making an allegation of assault here, then obviously I'm obligated to. He's going to want to require my details anyway if he's making an allegation. So, or you end up with grounds to arrest me, and likewise. So we'll see what pans out.
Yeah, it might take a while because CCTV is not really easy to access.
Sometimes, yeah.
It should be. Right. So what's the YouTube channel? What's it called?
Somebody grasped me up. You're not listening.
No, I wasn't listening.
No, you should have been listening. And
I'm sure it was my body one.
I'm telling you, you should have been listening. Like, the guy, the guy grasped me up. He says, normally I don't say, but the guy came up and watched the channel and said it. So.
How many followers you got?
Oh, geez, on YouTube 40,000. Not bad.
Do you earn out of it?
What?
Do you get a lot?
I get paid for it, yeah. Yeah, I get paid. Yeah, it's no big secret, you know. It's Huh? You're fishing now, isn't it? Training's kicking in.
No.
You're fishing, come on. They've opened that Southwark station again, haven't they? I'm sure they've opened that front counter.
The station's always been open. It's just the front office.
Front
it was
office?
open temporarily. Now it's
what? They've closed that again?
Woolworth Police Station front office was doing some works on it.
Right,
so
okay.
they opened Southwark front office temporarily.
I must have got it a good time then. I visited that one and it was open. It took me by surprise because every time I went past it before it was closed. So I must have timed it perfectly then.
What you wanted today, a bit of content for YouTube.
Listen, it is what it is, you know, like the guys came out and they always say the same thing, and it's sort of a bit of an oxymoron when they say, oh, he's just out looking for content, and then they create a big scene, and it's like, if you knew that, then just leave me alone, you know, exactly, like it's pretty straightforward.
Exactly. I mean, there's a lot of people who just doesn't know the law.
Yeah, again, like, that's
especially security people.
Yeah.
They don't have the experience of dealing with auditors like yourself.
Yeah.
They don't know that you're allowed to film in public area.
And do you know what?
You're allowed to go to the bridge.
That's completely.
As a tourist. It's the same thing, isn't it?
It's completely understandable. And like, listen, anyone who wants to come up and ask me, then I'm more than willing to have an open conversation. It's when people don't like the answer and then take it too far that it's just.
Yeah, exactly.
It's when it goes wrong, you know. Like, especially, unfortunately, security guards, because they are in positions of power and they seem to sort of think that gives them some sort of absolute authority when it comes to the realm of where they're working, and yeah, sometimes just not talking to them. So yeah, sometimes it takes you guys having to come out, and they need to hear it from you guys before they'll learn.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, I know. You're right about that. I've done revisits at places where they've been told and they've still not went too well. How long have you been a police officer?
4 years.
4 years, yeah. You like it?
It's like every other job. It's got good days and bad days. It can be stressful,
Yeah.
but it can be rewarding as well.
Have you always been in the Mets?
Always been in the Met, yes. Only in the Met.
There's always something going on in London, isn't there? Like, do you think you'll ever move into like other areas of the Met instead of being like just a response officer?
I've been in other teams before.
Right, okay.
I've been in a response team down in Sutton area.
Sutton, right,
And,
okay. It's nice down there, isn't it?
neighbourhood team as well. Sorry.
Sutton's nice.
It is
Yeah,
a nice
it's
area.
nice
Yeah,
area.
it is a nice area. It's a small team,
Right, okay.
but it's a nice area. And I'll be in Southwark. It's a safe transport team.
Part of the transport team?
Yeah, transport team.
Ah, right, okay.
So we're not from response team. We're safe transport team. Yeah.
So you guys, right, okay. Right, I get it. Do you guys accompany the ticket inspectors then when they're doing
The ticket revenue inspectors for the
yeah.
buses, yes.
Do you accompany them?
We haven't been doing it for a while.
Do you do it for the trains as well? Or just the buses?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's more of a BTP, so we kind of assess the.
Oh, that's right, BTP, silly question.
When they're doing it, yeah.
Like a few weeks ago I was over at, what's the big station next to the Shard?
Yeah.
The
BTP station.
Is it no, the train station?
Yeah.
And they had a massive operation in there. They closed it all off and they were stopping everyone coming out with dogs and whatnot.
We do it. We try to do it once a month, at least once a month at the train stations with BTP. We do it in London Bridge. We do it in Waterloo, and sometimes Vauxhall as well.
So,
It's just to tackle drug-related offences.
Is it right? Okay.
Using the train stations, yeah. It's easy access, isn't it, to get to one place and another very quickly.
Yeah.
Without police being in the trains.
Yeah.
So when they get
Stay
out,
hidden in it, but yeah, it makes sense. Like, to go somewhere else.
Yeah, we're always
So I
gonna,
can drop it off at PCSOs for this community visit.
Okay. School community visit. Okay.
So down there, like, PCSOs don't drive, so I've driven in there and I'm supposed to come on my way. Drop it off, give them back.
I'm sure I've seen PCSOs driving police vehicles, you know.
Sorry?
I'm sure I've seen PCSOs
Some
driving.
do,
Right, okay.
These ones don't.
Right. Your taxi service then further. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh, you know, like you're doing your duty.
You do this full time?
No, I'm not going to pretend that I do. I used to, but I've got other things going. Like, I've been really busy recently. So I literally was out one day last week, 2 days this week. So
Like,
the gimbal, yeah, brilliant, yeah. You can get them pretty cheap now as well. So you can, yeah, like, definitely worth it. Like, and the battery life on this is ridiculous.
keeps you charged.
Yeah, I can charge the phone through it, but the battery that's on this, like, I've never even had it halfway empty. I've used it 8 hours in one day before and it's never even been halfway empty. So yeah, it does the job. How long have you been a police officer?
5 years.
5 years, right, okay. Always with the Met, yeah? Roger, I was surprised you guys turned up. I was surprised you guys turned up. because a lot of the times these days, like the Met don't even respond to these calls anymore. I think they just can't be arsed with it, like too much hassle.
I ain't got a problem getting filmed. This only issue is that mum and dad still think I'm an accountant.
They think what?
Mum and dad still think I'm an accountant.
An accountant? Is that what you were before you were a police officer? No, you're taking the piss. I'd have believed that if you'd kept it going, you know.
I'm not entirely sure. The only thing I'm thinking is that because it's the perimeter of the building, even though it's considered like public, they might class as private property. Doing them now on the public street. No, I don't know what the perimeters are. Right?
Yeah, no, I understand, but it's still publicly accessible.
Yeah.
So, it's, as I say, there's people coming and going from here, and yeah, it's still publicly accessible, so it doesn't really make any odds. Like, is that what they're looking at to find out if it's still private property?
I've done it. I'm guessing he's been CCTV.
Because if it is, then that would make it trespass, which is a civil matter. So it's a battery. So guys, just while he's on the phone, I just want to say my alarm bells have went up because he's slightly changed his tune when he sort of mentioned that they're checking the property boundaries and whether or not this, I'm technically on private property, and it sounds like they're fishing for something. So I'm just going to watch what happens. We might see a change in these police officers soon. I hope we don't. I hope they stay cool, because they're doing themselves proud at this moment in time. They've been really generally alright. But he's on the phone to this guy out here, and yeah, so we're going to see what happens. Because I think that's what they're fishing for. Trespass territory. No, you don't need to shadow me, you know. I'm not going anywhere.
Because at the moment, obviously, there's allegations of assault and stuff like that. So at the moment,
Am I being detained?
no, not yet. But,
Okay.
he's been obviously investigated.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
I said you made a counter allegation yourself. So
Yeah.
I'm looking at that as well.
No, it's fine. You know, like, I was just curious as to why. I'm not going anywhere. Why you just keep shadowing me? Like. Still shadowing me. Pardon?
Have you ever been arrested or anything like that?
Have I ever been arrested or anything?
Well, I know that some of you seen like where.
Is it relevant?
I just wondered, like.
I don't think it's
like,
relevant.
do you get a lot of attention when you're doing it?
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes I don't. Like, it depends. Like, everywhere's different, you know. Some places are very hospitable, and I have no issues with. And some places we get situations like this, unfortunately. So it varies day by day.
Do you like only film for a certain period of time, or does it vary? Or
It varies again. Yeah,
is
it
that on
varies.
like how much attention you get, or
Not necessarily, no. I could be somewhere that's got a massive footprint, and it just takes me a while to get around everywhere. Again, it really depends. You know, there's no sort of blueprint for it.
Like, from here to Tower London, do you film constantly on the way there, or do you film when you get to a certain place that interest you and you start filming then, or?
What do you mean, like on my walk up to a place?
So like you went from here to Tower Bridge, like would you just film while you're walking there?
Sometimes,
see what
yeah.
you come across, or do you get like think something like that's got my attention? I'll go
Yeah,
and I'll just
sometimes I will, yeah. So I've started doing it more where I'll go about the local area, and I'll look for interesting buildings and stuff like that, start doing some like panning shots and stuff like that. And then if I am going from one place to the other, I'll usually just record as I'm walking up there. But it depends, you know, there's so many different variables that go into sort of a day out filming really. So
And then what you do, you just upload these videos to your site. And do you put like any background story to it, or like or film yourself or whatever can you intro?
I don't make that decision at the time of filming.
I've seen some people film themselves and say, I know this situation, blah, blah, blah. Do a background, this video, this one, that sort of thing. Do you do that, or do you just upload the video?
No,
With the time,
I
with
might-
the building you're filming?
I might give people not like a preview, but I'll share some sort of stills from the video. So I will, and I might upload them and sort of let people know that, I don't know, tomorrow morning there's a video dropping, and I'll tell them sort of, not verbally, I've just written where it is, and give them a rough idea as to what sort of took place. But it doesn't always happen, depends. Like, again, all these decisions are made sort of after filming. It's not, although I'm here to film this specific building, I don't have an agenda in terms of like, I've got a story that I'm trying to tell, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to fit a narrative as such. I'm here just to film and hopefully be allowed to do that. Everybody's got their own style, their own technique, you know, everybody's different, so. Have you been in an auditing video before?
No.
You're not?
First time, but you know, it's one of them. It's like a grey area because it's knowing what the law is and all that sort of stuff, isn't it? Is it still classed as private property? Do they own the land?
Yeah.
And like I say, trespassing, and if it is, then I don't know. Like that. That's what I'm saying. I guess that's what sort of discussion is, I imagine, off the top of your head.
Yeah, I think that's probably what they're talking about.
And obviously, with what the way the world is now, we'll go from like terrorism point.
You can't go there. Come on, man. It's terrible. Like, you were doing really well until you make that jump, and then you're just hitting buzzwords at that point. It's like, come on, man. Like terrorism.
But no, people do. Oh well,
Right. Give me 3 examples of when a terrorist has went and openly filmed a location before they've attacked it. Can you give me?
They do surveillance, don't they?
They do surveillance. They might do, yeah.
Do surveillance.
Okay.
Watch what time to turn
But-
up, turn out, like that.
I understand that, yeah.
Hatton Garden.
But the Hatton Garden wasn't a terrorist attack, was it?
Well,
The bank rob.
But then
Bank
obviously,
robbery.
surveillance to basically.
Right. But was that? But what I'm saying is, was that done openly? Did they engage with the police and tell them, yeah, I'm filming, and they tell them we got a YouTube channel and whatever else, which is what I've done today. I'm making no secret about why I'm here and sort of what I'm doing. So, and you sort of said terrorism. There's only been one example.
That's what a lot of.
There's only been one example. I'm going to tell you what it is. Is the Manchester bomber, Manchester Arena bomber. He was. The inquiry couldn't confirm it, but they said it was highly likely that he was potentially going out conducting hostile reconnaissance. He was seen on CCTV and all that. But again, he done that in a sort of hostile, concealed manner. It wasn't sort of open and whatever else. But any other sort of attacks, there's been no evidence that they went out openly filming and sort of talking to security, talking to police and telling them why they were there.
It's the longest video you've got on the site.
Probably about an hour. I don't like.
A lot of cutting, editing.
I don't cut out interactions and stuff like that. It'd be boring bits of me just stood here, you know, or just walking about. Nobody really wants to watch that. But
Hello, my friend.
hey, how you doing?
PC Road, just to let you know, I just turned on my camera.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Obviously, I wasn't here when it happened, so I don't know exactly what's going on. But from speaking to the security guard and a couple of other people, probably just a little bit concerned about you filming. But as you know, you're just filming and you can. Okay, so we're going to go.
Okay, I appreciate that.
They're going to leave you to film, I believe.
The allegation of assault, he's not wanting to proceed with that?
No. So he's got close to you, isn't he? Quite close to you.
Yeah, he showed
I've
it a
seen
few
the CCTV,
times, and then
so-
I've sort of pushed him.
Yeah,
to
I've
sort
seen
of
the
push him
CCTV.
back.
So there's no allegation there. Okay.
Okay, awesome.
All right. Take care.
All right, gentlemen, appreciate it. Yeah, have a good one. Bye bye. Jeez, oh, and as quickly as that, it's over and done with. Jeez, I was waiting for ages, guys. I thought things were going to go south. I'm not going to lie. Like when that officer said, we're just not sure about property boundaries and private property and all that stuff. I thought, oh, here we go. Here we go. Things are going to get heated with the police, but they didn't. They actually stood firm. They were having a very heated conversation in there, guys. I had that police officer right over my back the whole time that I was stood here. He was right over my shoulder, so I couldn't really speak freely without him listening to what I'm saying. Not that it should really affect what I'm saying, but I don't want to give these guys any more insight. That, you know what I mean? Although I am speaking quite openly to them and they've been nice to me, it is calculated what I am saying. I'm saying something that's probably already known. It's already in the public domain. It's already obvious, starkly obvious to anyone who either watches auditing or sees what we're doing here. There's stuff that's just pretty straightforward. Like, if I have a YouTube platform, do you get paid from it? Yes. You know, like, do you cut some of your videos? Yes. The boring stuff. Like, if I'm, like, he knows. You good, bro? Yeah. What? Oh, badly, terribly, yeah, I know.
Disappointing.
But so, to be fair, right, some of the guys like yourself, a couple of your colleagues were absolutely spot on, you know. But some of the other guys are not so good, unfortunately. You can't win them all, you know. But at least there's rays of hope, you know. Like we meet people like yourself that are pretty amenable and like having a conversation.
And the thing is, when these kind of incidents happen, I shouldn't call them incidents, but when these kind of things
situations,
happen,
yeah.
you know, police gets called, whatever, it teaches people.
It's a learning curve. 100%. Yeah, 100%. You've got a lot of badges. Do you collect them?
A lot of things. That's.
Is it right? Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah, all different stuff.
Yeah, you got a good wee collection going.
Buses, trains.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Do you like working for TFL?
It's good. Yeah.
They look after you, okay? Yeah.
I was on an apprenticeship.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Before I went into my permanent role.
Right. Okay.
So, yeah, no, it's brilliant.
If you don't mind me asking, what do? You don't need to answer, obviously, if you don't want to tell me.
I
But
work in customer experience.
do you? Right.
So,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a customer experience manager for the bus network.
Makes sense. Very approachable.
So what I look after, thank you.
Yeah.
What I look after is the information screens.
Right,
like
okay.
Digital information at bus stops.
I get you.
So,
Yeah.
You know, the screens that tell people when the bus is going to arrive and stuff.
Right,
Trying to
okay.
trial new different types of screens, innovate the customer experience to ultimately get people to use the bus more.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's.
What's the biggest challenge? Well, yeah, that's just what's the biggest challenge about sort of your job and working in London?
Challenge about my job.
Sort of scale, what sort of stuff?
Yeah, scale. Obviously, London's massive.
Yeah.
We've got about 20,000 bus stops in London.
It's crazy,
we
isn't
have
it?
over 600 bus routes. So yeah, working at scale is obviously difficult, and that means things are slow as
Yeah.
well. So
I've got to say though, compared to the rest of the UK, particularly Scotland, the public transport network down here is second to none. I've always the bus network is fantastic, the tube network is fantastic, and I know that I've lived in London for a long time. We do like to bump our gums about sort of issues with the transport network, but if you go up north, you'll know sort of how bad sort of public transport can be in this country. So as much as we like to moan about it, it is sort of in a league of its own. Yeah, you do really well. I really appreciate you, bro. Thank you for coming and having a chat with me. Yeah.
if you're ever looking for a location, by the way,
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard of it, Hendon Police College.
I've been there,
Oh,
yeah.
you've been
I've
there
done it
already?
twice, bro. Yeah.
See, I'm not a good enough subscriber.
That's alright, brother. Don't worry about it. You're good. You're good.
Yeah, see you later.
All right, respect, brother. Have a great day, yeah? See what I can see around here. Seems I've not been able to do my lap of honour. They do have a vehicle entrance right here. So they do. He's getting on his radio. And his little yellow box. He's smiling. You alright? He's hiding. I'll leave him to it as soon as he's laughing. Are you alright, bro? I just got about filming places. It just interests me. I like your reaction though. I like it when people laugh and smile. Are you good, yeah? Yeah. What? Yeah, I know. Alright, brother. Have a great day, yeah? Yes, bro.
My job is not to touch you.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that, bro.
I want my license.
I'm not here.
Touch you, I lose my license.
I'm not here to cause you any problems, my friend. I can assure you of that.
I don't wish it, but
Yeah.
my job was to.
Brother, keep doing your job well, because you're doing it exceptionally, my friend.
I know you're a YouTuber, innit?
Yeah, you got it, bro. Take care, yeah? Respect. And then this is it. Fizzles out. Jeez, that is it. So I'm calling it quits. I'll go back around the front. I'll end the video.
Are you gonna send me on YouTube?
Probably, yeah. I'll be on YouTube.
When?
Oh, it's not going to be for a few days. I've got a couple waiting to go up. Oh, I can't tell you that. Have you got your phone on you?
Yeah.
Have you got it? Let me type it into YouTube for you.
Now give me your name, I just follow you.
I don't like doing it. So, okay. Seeing as you've got, because normally I don't do this. I'll make an exception.
Take my one then.
Nah, because it's fine. Because you're being really cool, I'll make an exception. I'm the laughing auditor.
Laughing.
The laughing auditor.
I just have to search it.
The laughing auditor. Yeah, if you type in the laughing auditor on
Where?
YouTube, I'm on Facebook. YouTube's my big platform. I'll pop up pretty quickly. You'll know.
How much views you got?
How many views have I got? Jeez.
Videos.
Oh, video hundreds, couple of hundred now. I've been doing this for about a year and a half.
What kind of videos?
Just filming public places. So I got about
Public space.
government offices, police stations, job centres, places like.
Make money on that.
Yeah, I get paid from it. Yeah,
Oh my, you make money on that.
yeah, I get paid.
Do this shit.
What?
You know when you go on video and shit like that, taking videos.
I get paid. Google pay me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So how much do you get?
Oh, I can't tell you that, my friend.
No, roughly.
Oh, I can't tell you that. I get paid well. Like, I get paid well enough. Like, it's
How long are you doing this for now?
about a year and a half.
Nah, because this is.
You're interviewing me now.
Hello.
Oh yeah.
I recognise you.
You recognise me?
Yes.
Do you?
Of course, I love you.
Do you? Right. Okay.
Can I say the name?
Of course you can.
The Laughing Auditor.
Respect. Yeah.
You are brilliant.
You
I
good,
love
yeah?
you. Honestly, you are fantastic.
Oh, I appreciate that.
You
Thank
make me
you.
laugh.
Do you?
You're
Oh,
really,
thank
really
you.
good.
I appreciate that. Thank you for watching.
I
Yeah.
watch as well Autism Britain.
AB. Yeah, the OG.
Watch Plod or Not to Plod.
Yep.
They're very, very good. I'm a big fan of all the audits.
Good.
I think they're so good.
No, thank you for
Honestly,
watching.
I
Right.
finally got to meet you.
I'm
as
sure.
well.
I'm sure the other guys. I've met a couple of people that have said similar
I
things
know, I
on the
recognise
front.
the voice. I said, I love it. You're great. Honestly.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Entertain me, honestly. You
Yeah.
really, really do.
You're going to see yourself on it.
I know. I'm excited.
You want to say hello?
Yes. Hello.
You want to say hello to someone in particular, and you can say, "Look, I'm on
Well,
YouTube."
hello to Kathleen from the Philippines.
Oh, awesome.
There you go.
There you go.
Thank you.
Awesome,
All the
brother.
best.
What's your
Take care.
name, if you don't mind me asking? You don't need to tell me.
It's Jamie.
Jamie.
Yes.
Jamie, nice to meet you, brother.
too. Look
Yeah.
forward to watching the next video.
Yeah, thank you very much.
We'll
Yeah.
watch it for years.
Yeah, thank you.
All
Take
the
care.
best. Take care.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Everyone knows you.
I've been recognised a few times today. It does happen.
Wow, so.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a big deal, but I try and keep humble. You know,
You're
like,
doing well,
I'm joking.
man.
I'm not a big deal at all. I'm just a guy with a camera.
No, you're
Like,
doing well. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Public space, you're taking videos.
do my thing. Yeah.
Make some video out of it. Make some fun out of it.
Do you know what you should do? You should give it a go, my friend.
I'm trying.
You should, you know, like it keeps you on your toes, keeps you young, you know what I mean? your GP might wonder why your blood pressure keeps shooting up, but like,
Okay, stay free as well.
I'm trying my best, you know, like trying my best, but I'm trying to lose a bit of weight recently. Everyone keeps saying I'm fat, so I'm getting a bit
No,
insecure.
this is not my job as well. I'm thinking in there, I'm engineering.
You engineering?
Yeah, this is my side job.
Is it right? Okay. What kind of engineering do you do?
I fix cars.
Do you? Right.
I'm on
Okay.
the main engine side. I do the engines.
Do you?
Like engine blocks.
It's interesting.
Pistons.
Like that whole industry has completely changed now, hasn't it? The sort of,
Oh, no, yeah.
well, it has, because everything's sort of on a
you're
computer
talking
now.
about 10 years time, it's going to completely
It's gonna be crazy again.
It's going to be ending.
It's gonna be gone, yeah.
I mean, let's say it's for me now.
Yeah, because even now you take your car in to get fixed, 9 times out of 10 they say, we need an auto electrician, we need to plug it into the computer.
Yeah.
And it's,
More
you know what I
work, but 10 years time will be less work,
Yeah.
less parts. So
Yeah.
the new generations comes in 20 parts. The
Right,
old ones
right.
are 200 parts. So can you see the big difference?
it's crazy, isn't it?
It's good.
You should stick in it, that bro, like
Yeah,
that's...
I'm doing my level 3 now. So
Okay.
after my level 3, I'll be doing level 4. I'm full. I'm
Do you do
qualified.
that? Do you do that on the job, or do you go to college or uni for that? Like,
I have to go apprenticeship after level 3.
right, okay.
So I can apply for apprenticeship after level 2. I didn't do it, so I wanted to do more higher study.
Yeah,
So I went
okay.
to level 3, more.
Get that paper, bro.
No, it's free.
Is it?
You
No, I'm
government
talking about when
funding.
you get with the higher qualification, you'll get more money from it.
Nah, it's about the knowledge.
Is it
I
right?
get
Okay.
more knowledge in the car.
So you're passionate about cars.
I love cars.
What's your favourite car?
I wish I had it, but it's not worth talking about.
Have you ever? What was it? Go on.
My
Yeah.
was
I'll tell you mine if you tell me yours.
Range Rover.
Range Rover. Really? Very humble. I want a Jaguar F-Type R.
Jaguar.
F-Type R.
No, if I had the money
They're
right
lovely
now,
cars.
I will get Bentley.
I went on, Map got me a track day experience.
Yeah.
So I went to a track, it was outside somewhere, and I got to drive a Lamborghini Diablo, Jaguar F-Type R, a Porsche, was it a Porsche 911? I can't remember what the Porsche was, and there was a fourth car, and geez, that was the Jag F-Type R. But yeah, phenomenal day. Like you got to do it was like 3 laps we got, you know, on each car. But if you ever got an opportunity to do something like that, you should go do it. Phenomenal, like, absolutely phenomenal. All right, bro, I'm gonna let you go. Respect again, brother. Yeah, yeah. I'm going back. I'm going home. Well, these guys, I know what they're doing. They're for a vehicle. Let's find out what they're doing. He's putting a little sign up there. Let's find out what the crack is. I've just walked away from TFL and we've got these guys here. Yeah, vehicles are stopping. Oh, plus. Compliance enforcement. Are you alright? What vehicles are you stopping?
Sorry?
What vehicles are you stopping?
What we're doing, we stop private hire vehicles.
Ah, right, okay.
Because we're taxi and private hire, so we deal with like taxis, mini cabs,
Right,
making
okay.
their license.
London used to have a really bad rep in many cabs, didn't they?
Yeah, so we just make sure they're wearing their badge, they've got the insurance documents, make
okay.
sure their vehicle's up to scratch and everything.
Good stuff.
So, yeah, it's good. So we just take that really. So
Good stuff. Alright.
good job.
Yeah, good to see you
Have
again.
you been alright?
Yeah, I've been alright. I was just in the TFL office building.
I watched your video this morning on the Islington.
Well, there's a follow-up coming
Is there?
over the weekend.
Oh yeah, I saw it, part 1.
So yeah, so they've got a council building up the road, and I went up there after that.
Yeah.
I was filming about there, and some police officer came out plain clothes, just grabbed hold of me.
Just watch that episode.
So you've had an exclusive today.
Oh yeah, got an exclusive.
yeah.
Can't wait to watch.
Do you want a flag patch?
I'm alright, thank you.
Normally I give them out to people who recognise me,
I'm
so-
alright, thank you very much. But yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
good. But no, I like Yardley Ski as well.
Yeah,
He's brilliant.
I've met him. I went out for him for the day.
That's
Yeah,
it,
he's a nice
yeah,
guy.
that's
Very
it.
nice guy. Right,
He is
so,
a lovely guy, really, really nice. He's
Oh,
very
okay.
good. He's really, really good.
Yes,
and
yeah.
what happened to the BBC studios?
I've done, yeah.
that.
Jeez, been everywhere. London's. I'm exhausting it. I've done everywhere. Like, yeah,
You've been
so
absolutely all over.
all over the
Which
place.
one you got abused? It was that Lewisham, wasn't it? Or Tottenham, it might have been, and the security were like really like aggressive with you.
Was that a recent one?
About a good few months ago.
Oh jeez.
And what happened? Apparently there was a homeless guy outside and he tried to attack you or something.
Oh no, that was in Brixton. That was Lambeth.
Oh,
Lambeth Council, yeah. Like that's still being looked into.
Right,
yeah,
right,
so
I remember that.
So when it's with the police, so people seem to think that, oh, I say I'll make a complaint and whatever else, and they don't hear about it, that I've just buried it.
Yeah.
I literally can't talk about it on film because they're investigating it, and so it's still with them because they were dragging their heels getting the CCTV. I think they've got the CCTV now. Then they were dragging heels getting their IDs, the IDs of the people that were involved to bring them in for interview. And so I'm still waiting to hear back from that.
Right.
And again, I can't instruct my solicitor until the police finish doing what they're doing.
Of course.
So it's a very long process, but...
What's the other one I saw? I think Southwark Council, the guy just literally smacked your phone out.
Yeah, he ran off of it.
Yeah, ran off of it.
He
That's
ran off
it.
of it, yeah.
Honestly, like I subscribe to you every morning. I'm like watching it. Seeing YouTube, like is TLA on it like all the time. Honestly.
Yeah, I've been really busy so I had a few weeks off because I just didn't have time to go out filming.
Yeah.
So now my calendar's opened up a little bit, so I can get out a bit more and do a bit more filming.
Just like not watching
Oh,
you.
no,
Like,
don't say that. No, don't say that.
TLA,
you know, like there's plenty other videos out there to watch. You know, what I mean?
One of my favourites.
I appreciate that.
AB of the three favourites.
I
Like,
appreciate that.
entertained
Yeah,
as well. So
I've met AB as well. So I bumped into him in Hyde Park, and he's another absolute gentleman.
That's
So
it, I
he's
saw it, and he invited you for coffee or something.
yeah, he took me for a coffee,
That's it.
and then he was so nice because he was like, he sat down with me and he was like, he's like, we'll just sit and have a chat, and I literally, I was still new to auditing at this point, and I sat there and I spoke to him for about 3 hours, and I was just asking him so many questions, and he you know, not at any point did he complain, and he just sat there and he just answered all my questions and gave me so much advice, and
top bloke.
He's
hilarious.
Yeah.
So I'm watching. I'm crying with laughter.
Yeah, he's my favourite auditor. He was one of the guys that I was watching before I started filming. The reason why I started filming, and he's a very humble guy as well, very nice guy. So yeah, it was an absolute pleasure to meet him. And
seems it. So people don't know the law. It's a public place. You can film in a public place. People like pin up.
Yeah, that's
like,
it.
Photo is not a crime, like
photography is not a crime. Yeah.
It's a public place. You know?
How long have you done this?
I've done this for 2017. So
right. Okay.
7 years.
Yeah. You enjoy it?
Yeah, I enjoy it. Yeah, I enjoy it. Before that, I was actually in the Met Police as well.
Were you? Were you? Right. Okay. Whereabouts were you?
I was in.
What was your patch?
QA, which is Harrow.
Right.
And
Okay.
I moved
West.
to SH, which is Hammersmith and Fulham.
Right.
And then I moved to BS, which is Kensington and Chelsea.
So you've been about, isn't it?
So, yeah, I enjoyed it. I was safe for transport team.
Right, okay. So you work with these guys? Yeah, that's right.
I mean, we work sometimes with the police now because we do ops as well.
That's right,
So we work with the police, a cab enforcement unit they're called.
Right, okay.
So we stop like private hire, black cabs, and just do licensing.
Do you get a lot of people flouting of sort of licence regulations doing that?
You can do, yeah. I mean, it's not that
that
common, but you do get you do get touting sometimes, especially at the airport.
Yeah.
That's quite loose.
So all like back in like the 80s and 90s, I'm pretty sure London had a pretty bad rep for private sort of
now
cabs
they're
and stuff
regulated
like
by TFL.
Yeah, so
we regulate them. Just
people
make
drop
sure.
off
Basic passenger safety. We do a lot of passenger safety as well.
And do you do like Uber as well?
Uber, Bolt, all types of we call them PHV, private hire vehicles.
Right, okay,
Uber, Bolt, little companies and everything.
Right, okay. It's really
So
interesting.
we do all that, and it's a good job. I like it because it helps people as well. We give people advice, like passengers as well, not to get into an unlicensed minicab.
Okay.
And we do like safe travel at night as well. So just advise people, make sure it's booked, make sure it's licensed.
Double check with the driver's name and stuff like that.
Driver details. You don't know who you're
Don't know how you get someone's cab getting disappearing. Like especially if you're out having a few drinks, your inhibitions are a bit low. You know, like you need to be safe.
And we do like vehicle checks. So we stop a vehicle, we'll check the tyres, we'll check their lights, check their MOT, make sure their license disc is displayed because they have like a Randall.
Yeah.
So you know it's a minicab. So we check all that.
That's what I was asking about vehicles, because I've seen the guy walking down with a sign saying vehicle stop, and I was like, I thought he was pulling over buses. Like I wasn't sure. Then says you taxis, I get it. Like,
Yeah.
Well, you've done a great job at keeping London safe. Thank you for your service.
Today, the highlight is meeting you, honestly.
Just another guy, my friend.
Going on.
Nah, don't be daft. I'm just a guy with a camera, mate.
But I've been on TV as well.
Have you? What were you on?
90 Day Fiancé UK.
Were you?
Yeah.
Right.
Recently,
Okay.
The season coming. So
Is it out yet?
Yeah, it's out the first. I think 4 episodes.
Are you on it?
Yes.
So you're not like right? Okay. Just in case you're breaching any contractual obligations.
I'm on the. It's out now. So I'm on
Are you right?
it's
Okay.
on Discovery Plus.
Right.
Came out May the 27th.
So 90 Day Fiancé.
UK,
Did you get married?
I'm not allowed to say.
Right, okay.
But my fiance, she's from the Philippines.
Is she right?
She
Okay.
lives in Cyprus, so I go out to see her and a story about me and her. But it's very good. All right, I'm gonna have my briefing now.
Yeah, I'll let you
Take
go.
care.
All right, guys. Good luck. Thank you for your work. Yeah, you do a great job. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just bumped into that guy, and I spoke to earlier. I'm calling it quits. I'm calling it a day. I'm moving on. I'm leaving it there. Wow, what an absolute experience this was today, guys. Absolutely mental. I'm leaving into it. I'm going home. I did have another place in mind. I'm going to have to pick that up later. This is going to end up being 2 videos. I hate to say, I need to go and find my car now, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, absolutely mental. Absolutely mental. I need to go back there for a revisit, but as I said earlier, there is a few rays of hope because some of the people in there were absolutely phenomenal, really nice, really approachable, and a credit to TFL. And yeah, so I'm leaving it there. Geez, this is the 3rd outro I've done. You're only going to see this one, but it's the 3rd one I've done, guys. But I'm leaving it there. If you have enjoyed this video, please like it, feel free to share it, and don't forget to pop down, hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. You've been watching The Laughing Auditor. That was TFL. I'm off home. Take care. Bye bye.